Welcome and thanks for joining us for Art Salt Lake. We cover authentic, relevant, and community stories. I'm Lindsay Storrs, here with Ron and Mary.
Yeah, those are our nicknames. Authentic,
relevant.
So I'm community?
And
Yes.
community, okay.
Whatever.
Well, we want to start this morning with a crazy, awesome story. Did you know that women make up just 9% of the aviation industry? Well, here in Utah, there's a group looking to lift those numbers and inspire the next generation. Kristen Kenny takes us behind the scenes.
Aviation has always been a male-dominated industry, but I'm going to introduce you to a group that's changing that.
So put your hands up here.
11-year-old Alyssa Beck can't wait to soar through the skies. When do you want to fly?
When I'm 16.
Why drive when you can fly, right?
What is this for?
And Alyssa has big dreams of flying, following in the footsteps of a legendary aviator.
I kind of want to do a small plane, like Amelia Earhart.
Thanks to Girls in Aviation Day, an international event, girls like Alyssa get a first-hand look into this exciting world and the women leading the way.
So turning left and right isn't just like this, because that would only bank the plane.
With her hands on the controls,
You use your feet as well to do like a nice coordinated turn in either direction.
Alyssa is learning what it takes to be a pilot.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But it's not just about flying. These girls are meeting women in every aviation role, from instructors to ground crew and mechanics.
It's important for these girls to see other women doing these things.
Stacy Whitford, who comes from an aviation family, is one of many working to change the course.
Watching all these girls get excited and to see women that can mentor them, it's amazing.
Kenna Edwards, a pilot for UDOT Aeronautics, is one of those mentors.
What is it like for you to see this event and see all these young girls come up to you?
It's awesome. Hopefully, it can keep the spark going.
For girls like Alyssa, that spark is burning bright.
There's way too many men to do it, and it's for women, it's time for women to do it.
With hands on the controls and dreams set high, Alyssa is ready to take on the skies.
It's nerve-wracking for sure to get in the plane and start doing it. But once you finish, you're happy to go up in the air and just do it.
Speaking of nerve-wracking, I go up in the air. Yep, that's me. With one of Cornerstone Aviation's female pilots, Allie Schwartz. She even lets me take control. But did I mention I have a fear of flying? That's coming up Monday morning at 6:45.
Oh, part two. I think that's so cool to inspire girls to do what they can do.
In fact, we talked to a great inspirational mentor, you could say.
Yes.
Jessica Birch, a meteorologist at her sister station in the Bay Area. She's also a Black Hawk medevac pilot.
She's kinda
and
cool.
she shared some of her experiences and cheering on girls to get involved in aviation. Here's a look. We would like to welcome Jessica Birch. She is a meteorologist for the morning show, KPIX TV in San Francisco, a sister CBS station, and she's also a pilot. And that's initially why we wanted to talk to Jessica, because she's a military chopper pilot, also a fixed-wing pilot, and we just followed an 11-year-old girl around for a Girls in Aviation event.
Yeah, so Jessica, thank you so much for being with us today. Let's talk first about girls going into STEM fields. Let's start first with you and how you decided to go into both of these fields.
STEM, I love it so much. It's interesting when you're growing up and you're a little girl and you find that one woman who's doing it and you just fall in love and hold on tight to them.
Yes.
I was obsessed with my local meteorologist growing up. I thought she was the coolest. She had the best attitude. She was just so different and unique. And that kind of initially got me interested in weather. And then I became obsessed with the Weather Channel. And then as I grew older, I found a fascination with flying. So I started flying at a pretty young age, 15, 16. I started working on my private pilot's license. While doing that, I was inspired by one of the only female She's dual rated CFI, and she was one of the youngest females in America to be able to accomplish that. And I just thought it was so inspiring that women were able to accomplish these big things in my eyes at the time. And now that I'm here and I'm flying and I'm doing weather, I realize there's plenty of us all around. We just need to keep adding to those numbers.
Yeah, we're watching you take off in a small plane right now, headed down the runway. Well, I don't know if that was a landing or a takeoff, but that's pretty cool. So you started like a teenager flying. I guess you had your pilot's license then.
I started working on my private pilots at such a young age, and at the time I was, one of the only few girls in my ground school class. Going to Embry-Riddle, which is an aeronautical university, I was one of a few girls that was doing Army ROTC and flying, and it's always kind of been noticeable that you look around the room and you try finding people like you and you kind of hold on tight to the girls that are around you, but those girls have really uplifted me in a lot of ways to get to where I am today.
So why did you go the military route? And you also fly a military chopper.
Yeah, I'm a Black Hawk pilot for the California Army National Guard,
Oh my
and
goodness.
I got into this honestly because I didn't have the money for college. I didn't want to take out loans, and I was always interested in military flying anyways. What's interesting is the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, I was all looking at scholarships for them, but I picked Army because it allows for you to go National Guard or Reserve right after college. The rest of them make you go active duty, in case a lot of people didn't know. And so I didn't want that control. I wanted to kind of pick my civilian job and kind of get the best of both worlds. And so I did pick the Army. You know, that alleviated the thought of I'm going to be a jet pilot. And then now I was really focused on, okay, what was the aircraft I want to fly? Well, I want to fly Blackhawks. What mission do I want to fly? Well, I want to do medevac. I'm really inspired by helping and saving people and kind of being a part of that community. So I got the flight slot out here in California in the National Guard at a medevac unit, and that allows for me to have a full-time job here at CBS.
She's kind of busy, just a little bit, I think. My goodness, with all of this. So I'm assuming that the flying came naturally because of your love of weather, right? Because they go hand in hand.
They really do go hand in hand. If you think about it, as a meteorologist here in the Bay, a huge thing that I care about is the safety of people around me. And of course, when you're flying, the number one important thing that you have to think about is the safety of your passengers, of your crew. And if the weather's not good that day, if you don't have a good forecast, what are you thinking getting up there in those conditions? And so they do go hand in hand. And I think about the weather probably more than the average meteorologist, just because it's also my safety. It's my life on the line.
Sure.
It's all my crew members' lives on the line. And it's something that sometimes pilots don't pay too much energy on. Maybe they're more focused on the systems, the avionics, and the weather's kind of just a topic they had to learn in ground school. But for me, I'm obsessed with both. Is that weird?
Yeah, no, I think it's so great.
Well, you have some beautiful scenery there, too. We're watching you fly over the Golden Gate Bridge there in San Francisco. So what would you say to, I guess, young girls to inspire them to go for their dream?
Oh, goodness gracious. Get involved as soon as you can. There's amazing women in aviation organizations all around. I'm a part of a local 99s chapter that was founded by Amelia Earhart back in the day.
Wow.
And she's such an inspiration for me personally as a woman pilot. But there's communities all around. You can join the 99s. You can join Women in Aviation. Just Google it. You can find so much information about these organizations where girls get together, they talk about aviation, they inspire each other, and then they also offer scholarships because flying's not cheap.
Yeah.
And so to have that opportunity to really push women and to raise that number when it comes to the percentage of women in aviation, that's the best thing to do. Just get involved.
Yeah, just get involved and have that tenacity to stick with it.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe someday you'll be as amazing as Jessica. Isn't she an inspiration?
Yeah, that is so awesome. Jessica, thanks so much for being with us and sharing your story. I'm sure it'll be an inspiration to a lot of those watching right now. Yeah. And best of luck to you. Safe flying and perfect forecasting the weather there.
I will. I'll try my hardest.
All right. Thanks so much, Jessica.
Thanks.
And take care.
Wow. Smart, hardworking, beautiful. What an underachiever.
I know, no kidding, right?
Oh my gosh.
It was so fun to talk to her.
Yeah.
I want to be Jessica when I grow up.
All you have to do is
you better get busy then.
I better get busy. You're right. I think she's younger than me, so I really have to get busy. So
just learn how to fly, right?
That's all.
Okay.